Is it working now? No? Maybe? Yes, it is. There we go. We fixed it. Alright, well, let's retry that again. Why does this always happen to me? Literally, I gotta go through like some sort of steps and guidelines to make sure everything is going on. Alright, 2 new tornado warnings instead of 1. One is for Butler, Carter, and Wayne, and that is in effect until 7 p.m. Central. The other one is for Reynolds County. This is the one that I was talking about in my the Discord server that I'm in. That is in effect until 7:15. Now, the one down here is confirmed by the public. It said it was spotted at 21 South and Highway 60 west of Elsinore. If I'm butchering that name, please tell me. But now it's heading straight towards the Williamsville area. And if you take a look at the normalized rotation, it tells you right where the winds would be. So the radar is somewhere over here in this general direction. So you've got fast winds moving towards, you got the slower winds, you got this overlapping motion that usually you would see, and boom, you got some sort of rotation with a nice little hail core. According to the radar, it's a little bit over an inch of hail that's being produced, and there's actually a report of an inch-sized hail just to the north of Hunter. Let's move on to this tornado warning over here in Reynolds County, and this hail core is actually pretty large. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the echo tops to see how high the tops are. The highest I've seen is 36,400 feet, so that's still pretty high for this time of year. Yeah, I mean, it's still something that we should take care of. The only issue with where these storms are right now is there's one radar, there's one radar, there's one radar, and then somewhere down here that's further south than that, there's a radar. So it's in the middle of this dead zone. And it's just kind of hard for us to see the specifics of what is going on, especially with it being so far away from the radar. Yep, everything starts popping off. Boom. Just snapped it into existence. There was one severe storm warning. Yeah, that was over in Paducah, and that thing is still having a whale of a time. There's actually a report of 1 3/4 inch size hail from Twitter. So that's insane. The radar is saying that there's a chance of over 2-inch size hail, so that's going to be quite interesting to see how all that functions forward. I wonder if that will consume all of the convective available potential energy, or CAPE, ahead of all of these systems. So that'll be something that we should keep an eye out for. But our main threat right now are these lines or scattered storms in southeastern Missouri. So abrupt chaos. I might as well go ahead. Here, I'll pull this out over here. And let's take a little loop through here, see what else is going on as I try and set up. Yeah, these things kind of just like erupted. Don't really see it too much, so let's bring out the previous scans from even prior to then. Yeah, I gotta tweet out my actually I did tweet out my stream. I'm just gonna put it in the Discord server. So media, yeah, let's do that. Nope, that's not what I needed. Oh, good lord. So yeah, these things really did. Oh god, what in the world? Oh god. Alright, so much for me setting that up. Is there any reason why I shouldn't post it in here? Oh, stream links. Control C. CV. Boom. We got it. Alrighty. Let's delete that. Put this in media. Boom. Alright, we got that, chat, so it'll be fine. Do you know the CAPE values right now? No, but I can check. Let me just, let me pull this up. And then I'll slap that over here. And I'll show you what that program is in a bit. This program is actually quite insane. I gotta give a huge shout out to Ruff for teaching me how to set up that program. So once it does get set up, you guys will have your minds blown. Yeah, that's pretty good hail. So ZDR, let's go ahead and check, speaking of which, for this area. And, yeah, take a look. So this is a lot of torrential rain right here, but everything else is pretty much hail. Now, mind you, this is looking up 10,000 feet up in the sky, so it's kind of hard for all of us to figure out, you know, what's hail, what's not, because it's pretty frozen up once you get up that high. Okay, hopefully. What in the world? Where did it go? Where did cave go? This is embarrassing. It'll fix itself. Well, we'll get the cape values for you guys in a second. And we'll also get some nice satellite imagery for you guys too. I do want to take a look. Why is it all blank? This is nice. Everything is blank right here. Alright, well I guess we're running off of a 0.9 degree tilt. Looks like those two storms are going to merge. It does seem like that, doesn't it? Except for the fact that this one's a little bit further out than the other one, the one in Reynolds. So the Butler and Carter and Wayne counties, that's going to be heading up more towards the Williamsville area. And then the one over here in Reynolds County, that'll be falling in just behind, more towards the Piedmont area. So look at those aggressive wind totals right there. You're on the normal account, not the weather account. Seems legit. Why? Alright, let's see if this works, chat. We're just gonna slap it on there, let it have a seizure, and then we're gonna see what's wrong with it. This is getting ridiculous. Can I move the A-whips? It's not responding. Isn't that nice? Wait for the program to respond. I hope it responds. If it doesn't, we'll close it. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. It's starting to set up. There we go. Alright, we got it. It's the North Tornado Warren Storm and the one above that I'm talking about. Oh, so you're talking about the one that's already tornado warned, but it's the northern one, and then the one above that. I think that's all a part of the same one, because I've been requested to go to the weather voice channel. Frickin' plebs. There. Now you guys can talk. Heck was that? Yeah, I don't want to know. Alright, I gotta try and find radar. I gotta try and find Cape values. Surface, there it is. Surface temperature, surface winds. All warnings. What? Well, great. Now I just have to continue to try and look for it. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll find it. I'm still quite new to this, so it's not exactly my forte yet. We'll find it. Oh, there we go. We got it. All right, so oh, good Lord. It crashed! Well, it seems it has been boofed. Alright, we're going to close Discord and then we're going to reopen it again. Very nice. Top tier plays right there. We may just reattempt it in a bit. Boom. Nani? Okay, so that's still working. Is this working? Oh, good Lord. This is not good. What have I done? Am I still functioning, chat? If we're still functioning, then we're still good. Alright, we're gonna try it one more time, but I won't shut down the thing, so it's just gonna be in the background. We're gonna try and figure it out. Hello? That's broken. That's not good. Oh, good Lord. That's mildly concerning. Alright, well, let's hope that nothing died. Even though I'm pretty sure something died. I've got no clue what has happened. Can I not even... Well, this is great. This is nice. Chat. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want to die? I want to die. I just like... It's taken me a while to get back on, but yet here we are. The same thing. Hopefully I fixed that. I do not see that. That is really strange as to why I do not have a chat on the side. But anyways, you guys can feel my pain. What do you mean you can't hear anything again? I literally just fixed it. I know. Meh. Alright, well, I can't see my chat inside my thing, and that's sad.
Okay, good. For now.
Screens.
Yes.
We're gonna test it. Crashes. Not used.
Try and make it.
Alright. I can confirm I absolutely hate this. I don't have any chat on the side of my screen where it's supposed to be over here. So that's messed up. I have to look through chat over here, which that's messed up. So I only have one screen to play with. I think I found it. Yeah, let's take a look at the surface. Cancel. Let's unload. Oh crap. Well, let's clear data then. We're figuring this out. We're figuring it out. We're trying to do this. Alright, sounding derived plots. Surface. That one. Maybe. Nani? Nothing? Great. Absolutely what I needed. Alright. I need to ask Ruff how we do this again, because this is quite complex. I'm still trying to figure this all out. Alright, well, let's go back over here until something happens, which I don't think anything... Well, I said this thing would recycle, so... Alright. This over here looks like it's also trying to recycle. So these storms are actually just kind of like out there right now. There's nothing much to it. It's just they're recycling storms that are a bit weaker than you'd think. Maps. What do you mean maybe not? Oh, the storm to the east seems to have lost rotation. It's kinda. It's like half and half. I mean, it's like... Let's put it this way, it's not perfect. And we're not expecting it to be perfect right now. It's still... I think this officially marks the beginning of severe season. Severe weather season. I can't quite find Cape on here anymore. That's nice. That would have been great to have. Where's the almighty Ruff when I need him? I'll go back over here for a second. All right, so let's go back over to the east in Kentucky, and it's having a whale of a time. There's a little mini circulation over here. I see a little mini circulation over here. They're both a bit weak, but you can kind of see how there would be something right here, and there could be something back here. So it might be able to recycle within these areas. Can't wait for a few weeks from now when all these storms get real. Yep, but unfortunately, yeah, as you said just now, people will get affected by these things. And this could ruin a guy's day. Ruin a day's life. It's just something that, you wish it never happens, but, it's going to happen. It's pretty cool to see it, too. Glenn, I wouldn't be able to forecast for something a month from now. The models can't go that far. As much as I would love to, I can't. There's one model that will give us a general idea of what all is going to happen, but it's very... Let's put it this way, it's not accurate when it gets that far away. I wonder what the chances are for tornadoes tomorrow. If I remember correctly, it was... I thought it was 2%. I'll double check for you. I'm pretty sure it's 2% though. Tomorrow is slight. Oh, Jesus. What?
Mom gave me a setup question here, so please don't slap me when I ask it, because I don't even know what I'm walking into. How was tennis the first day?
It's pretty good.
And why'd you say that?
I thought it was better than practically everyone there, including the 2 exchange students.
What about Revan?
I can beat Revan, but he was a bit shaky too.
And this is without you doing anything for the last.
Yep.
Do you want to play one?
Why not?
I'll just.
Mom, get out of here.
Okay. All right. Get over here.
You just buy the sneakers.
He's gonna, huh?
You just buy the sneakers, lady.
I already did.
Buy his uniform. That's what he expects. That's what he expects of you. You don't get a speaking part.
I know.
My responsibility, take number 1.
I don't think you know your business better than me.
Nobody kisses their mother in this house. Hey, I'm gonna say it to you.
No one
kisses
Still
their
the
mother
schedule.
in this
I'm
house.
just gonna be behind the scenes schedule. Like I say, that's why it'll be very important next year. Once this season is over here at the end of the month, we gotta change your arbiter profile to your email. Everything. Everything that needs to go with. When can we work on your resume? Tomorrow night?
Why not?
Well, we can do it now if you want.
No, I don't want to do it now.
Why not?
Do you kiss her mother?
Chat, can I just be left alone? Please? My little phone thing fell off. Seems to have moved the Outlook phone. Did they? No, it's the same. It's the same. Here. I'm gonna close this and then turn it back on. See if that fixed it. Honestly, because I have no clue why it's acting up.
When he goes to school, I will call Dad about 10 in the morning to let him know that he needs to pick Matthew up.
Better get that resume done. Oh, resume. God damn it, I can't read.
Stay the full day.
I can get it done. It's pretty easy. I'll just copy and paste the last resume that I had. Not to mention it's not due until like end of next month, something like that. Something like that. So it'll get done eventually. Oh, no. It's not what I wanted.
Scratch your back.
Oh, that's cape. I need cave. God, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, let's go check Kentucky. Kentucky hasn't been touched up with in a while. Alright, let's see what's going on here. What do you know, chat? It's recycling. Yeah, it's doing its own little thing. So we'll see. Does seem to have lost a bit of tops over time. Here, I'd have to pull up some past past data slides. So let's actually it's peaking again. It's peaking again. So it's going off and on. But as it starts to head towards Crofton and what is that, Kelly? Yeah, it is Kelly. Guess that right. So that'll be kind of hard to deal with if that does produce. You know, the winds in there breaching 40 miles per hour. That's gonna be pretty interesting. All right. Let's hope to God that it works. Where is it? Not what I wanted. Let's see. Let's just take a look for now. Nothing. Nothing. Great.
Okay.
Absolutely insane.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Okay. The Deacon's Bench person wants to come over tomorrow night. If I
And there it is. Look at that. Alright, we're getting something there, chat. We're getting something. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Okay, so that brings up the radar. Which is not what I wanted. Alright, well, I don't see anything in there, so. We'll just have to get rid of that. Not what I wanted. Why is this giving me a headache? Show elevated TVS. That's gonna be nice to use. Show wind shear. Okay, I like it. Let's see what this does. Okay, so it just does stupid stuff, basically. As I continue to try and figure out what I'm doing. Okay, that's not useful at all. What? Did I even select Atlanta? Oh my god. Very nice. Very cool. How much longer do you think we can go without an EF5 tornado? It's been almost 7 years. I mean, this year's been weird enough. As much as I hate to admit it, I don't know what's gonna happen this year. Yeah. I feel like everyone's been kind of like guessing today. Well, this year. 'Cause, you know, it's just been one of the warmest, if not the warmest winter ever in history. Pair that with the fact that snow totals have been down all over the place. Just doesn't look good. Now, does that mean that will it be the hottest summer in all of history? You'd think that, but I don't know that for sure. Because if the jet stream dips down, then it's gonna suck in all the cold air. Oh, good lord. What in the hell, brother? That doesn't look good. Why is this radar not picking up the giant, massive hook? Oh my god. Well, that's not good. I feel like it can kind of just like, yeah, that's not good. Tops are still pretty high. Alright, let's take a look and see. Let's take a look at the satellite. Let's take a look at satellite. See what that is doing. Where the hell? Why? Oh, okay. There we go. Look at it. It's doing its own little thing. View. Oh, it's got to load. Very nice. We already have 40 tornadoes more than last year for January and February. I was not aware of that, but that kind of makes sense now that I think about it, because in January there was like that little mini outbreak. So that's interesting. Ah, come on. Radar scope finally has TVS for that eastern storm. Yeah, the eastern storm is looking really intimidating. I'm trying to like fix stuff because it's like constantly messing up. Or at least I'm messing up. Well, that's nice. Something around 100 last year. We're in the 140s already for total tornadoes. Yep. Yeah, I was watching Super Showdown. I felt like the main event with Goldberg and the Fiend was kind of disappointing. Because he literally just got up after Goldberg won and just left. I'm like, bruh. Then he went to challenge John Cena after that at WrestleMania. I'm like, bruh, what is this? Like, WWE is starting to get bad with their storylines. Or it's been bad at least, but this is getting worse. New tornado warning. As if that wasn't already a prediction. As if we already didn't know that was going to happen, because that thing was intensifying quickly and rapidly. I mean, look at it. Jeez. Oh, that's kind of just veered off a bit. But that's not the point. The point being is that it's still relatively strong. So, I mean, we'll still have to see. Okay, music's playing in the background, question mark? There we go. There we go. Alright, we got some sort of music. Is it really? No offense to Taker or anything, but he keeps getting every single match that he wants. Oh, good loud. That's a tightening. That's a possible debris ball. That is scary, chat. Well. Yep, that's scary. Can confirm. There you go. Alright, I fixed that. Hopefully. Hopefully. We start getting some stuff. Alright. I'm going to check on the Missouri storm real quick, guys, and then we'll get right back to Kentucky, because Kentucky is quite scary right now. It looks like it's starting to leave the warned area. No, it's actually still in it. It's just embedded within the hail. So that warning is probably going to expire relatively soon. So there's nothing really much to worry about with that. So Kentucky is still the area to watch. Yeah, I mean, it's just intense. Consistent rotation throughout. I'm surprised they don't have a little Whoa! Look at that massive debris ball. That is... That is HP if I've never seen HP before. Oh my god. Yeah, there's the TVS. Good loud. I mean, oh my god. Bruh. GR level 3 is so bad. Alright, let's fix that for him. We'll go right here. And file, save image, radar only, save. And then we'll go post it over here in our good old pals stuff. Alright, we fixed that. Storm to the West seems to have given up. Yep, it has. Elite Gaming, it's been alright. It's been an off and on night, but that's something to expect. Yeah, the hook does look interesting. Here, I'm going to make it one panel now. But yeah, it's, I mean, It's just a really nice looking debris ball. Look at that. I mean, that's classic rotation if you've never seen one before. That's textbook right there. The good news is, though, is that it is not on the ground, or at least none that I can see. Although you can see these, like, green pixels every now and then. And that's just, like, air pockets, you would think. But they might be, they might be vortices of their own. It's really hard to tell. But I feel like if there were to be a tornado with this storm, it would be within the next few minutes. So, Crofton, if you're not underground, get there. Kirkmansville, I would say get underground. Kelly, you seem to be dodging a bullet right now. So, you should be alright. Should. Keyword, should. Boom. Fix that for that dude. Because he wanted the picture. He wanted the little picture. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, there's a new scan. Winds really picking up a bit. That's 60 miles per hour. Oh, 60 knots, I should say. So that's about 64 miles per hour. I'm afraid to take a look at the correlation coefficient, chat. Okay, thank God. Nothing yet. At least I can see. It's very hard to see, though. Very hard to tell if anything is happening. But I don't see any particular tornadic activity right now. Yeah, look at how that's transpired. Jeez. I am curious. Alright, that's pretty cool. With A-whips, how that's forming, so that's insane. That's intense. No TBS anymore for a good reason, because it's kind of just like not fully on the ground right now. They should have put the mezzo though. Mezzo they should have put on. You're fine, Justin. You're fine. By the way, all of this music is not copyrighted, so we won't get copyright claimed. Hopefully. So. Also, I got some announcements to make soon. Actually, I might as well do it while we're talking about it, because we gotta wait for the next scan, which is in 10 seconds, so actually we should just wait for that. Then if nothing happens, then I'll go ahead and tell you guys about the announcements that I do want to make, and this will be pretty cool. So, or at least one of them will be to me. Up, tornado on the ground. Well, confirmed tornado. Public reported damage from a tornado half mile south of Crofton. So this is on the ground. And that's quite scary. So much for my announcements. Alright, well, that explains the pixels before in the, over here. You see these little green pixels, these blue pixels every now and then. These may have been little suction vortices that have been moving along, trucking its little way over towards and across, actually, I should say. US 41 and now State Route 9004. Sheesh. That's a mouthful, isn't it? So, very interesting to see. As I said, no correlation coefficient or no CC drop yet. But, yeah, it's still something to watch out for.
Hey, Hockey.
How do?
Not much. There's this insane storm going on. What's going on?
Mm,
Just took a shower, and then I saw this popped up. What happened?
yeah, so this thing has been pretty persistent over Kentucky. It first gained a severe thunderstorm warning over in Paducah, which is basically the furthest west in Kentucky you can get. And now it is, after having multiple severe thunderstorm warnings and then its first tornado warning about, let's say 45 minutes ago, it now has what was reported to be a tornado on the ground, which I'm not disagreeing because the correlation coefficient had some green pixels every now and then, so maybe a little miniature suction vortices that it had, like a rope or whatever, but it's now moving into what seems to be uncharted territory when it comes to populace. Nothing really too populated, but
Wait, what about the town of Crofton? It looks like it's the town of Crofton.
yeah. So the report came from Crofton that there was some sort of damage over
I
there.
thought a direct hit. That's never good.
Yeah. Quite interesting. And it actually, it's very interesting because there's now an isolated area of low correlation coefficient. Not really too low though, but it's still
Hey,
eye-popping.
look at spectrum width when it's over Crofton. Crofton. You can see that
Spectrum
it
width.
hit something. It's
Oh, well, it's not
just as it hits it, there's a big plop.
just because the spectrum width says that there is surging downward winds doesn't mean fully that it was on the ground. That's something that I've learned. That
Yeah, but just as it hits the town, like instantly.
Crofton actually kind of went. It kind of went south of Crofton, like a half mile south.
Wait, what is differential phase 1? Specific differential phase.
I think that's on radar scope. It doesn't. I think that's just something with the liquid and stuff. I don't pay attention to it that often though. I could probably tell you if I looked at it, but I'm too lazy to pull it up.
Wait, is this the storm that I was talking to Thomas, right?
I don't pay attention.
Do you know the guy named Thomas?
Yeah, I do know who he is. It's just I don't know.
There was a storm in that area near Cuppleton. I kept telling him that storm would do something, and he kept saying you're wrong. And this was like 30 minutes ago. Is this the same storm?
So where was it near? What was the town that you said it was near?
Paducah in the radar.
Yeah, it was.
radar
Yeah,
there.
it is. Same storm.
Dang, I was right. See, Cal was calling me an idiot, predicting that storm would do something. I'm like, that storm's getting stronger. It's looking better defined. It's gonna do something.
It wasn't defined way back when he was in Paducah, so he's technically right on that.
No, but I was having like that storm for me was just like, ew.
It's looking ugly now. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna take a look back at Missouri just to see what all is happening. Nothing really. Nothing should expire. Oh, new tornado warning. Never mind. As soon as I say nothing's happening, something pops up that I wasn't paying attention to. Oh, jeez. Never mind, it's gone absolutely mental.
Wait, what's happening? I don't see
This
anything.
tornado warning that I'm looking at over in Missouri, the northern one.
what is that shape of that storm there? What has happened with that? It has awful formation.
It's turned into a bunch of scattered storms.
But there's still rotation there.
Yeah.
And it's kinda decent. I don't know how I'm good at this, but I can use spectrum width to find things. If I need to. Kinda good at spectrum width.
He agrees that this should be an enhanced risk. I don't say it should fully be an enhanced risk, mainly because, yeah, the upper level winds are absolutely mental, but there's not enough cape for it to go enhanced. So I think slight is perfectly fine with how this is how it should be. There's only been 3 confirmed tornadoes today though. So, well, I shouldn't say 3 confirmed. I'd say 3 tornado reports on different storms. So 1 for each. But not updated, so I must take a look. Jeez. I gotta say, that outflow is nice. That's clean. Clean outflow. Inflow is about the same too. You know, chat, whoever was here in the beginning or in the streams prior, any of you guys remember me asking whether or not this storm would hog all the Cape and make it so that everything else behind it wouldn't be as prevalent? Does anybody else remember that? Because I sure do. I have to like mash all the streams together. Because graphics card decided to crash. That was nice, wasn't it? Yeah, Paducah's. The Paducah storm's really it. That is indeed it. Oh! Tornado witnessed by meteorologists just south of Crofton. Carport destroyed, possible roof and sign damage. So we've got an in-depth report from a trained spotter, chat. Trained spotter. The tornado was witnessed by an actual meteorologist just south of Crofton. Carport destroyed, possible roof and sign damage. So this sounds to me like it could be a possible EF1. That's just a hot take, though. What are the chances of it being on Twitter, chat? Let's find out. Twitter. Tornado. You know, Chad, it probably would have been a good idea for us to do a 3D model of this, wouldn't it? Like way back when. I mean, we can still take a look at it just to see what is going on, or what has been going on. Okay, let's go back. There you go. Jeez, look at that hail core. It's absolutely phenomenal. The updraft is, well, the downdraft is really nice. So you can see how it swirls. Yeah, that's really nice.
Hockey. Oh,
Yep.
Storms look awful. The
Huh?
ones west of it. Storms west of the Crofton storm looks awful.
Define awful in your opinion.
Like unorganized.
That I can kind of
Compared
agree
to
with.
like the Crofton storm. The Crofton storm is amazing.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look. Whew. Okay, so as it passes through Crofton, take a look at that, chat. Whew. That's some tilted. That's a tilted downdraft right there. My God, look at that. Next scan after that doesn't help. Let's go back one. Yep, look at that rotation go up into the storm. Look at how tilted that is. And the reason why it's that tilted is because of the upper level winds pushing it. That jet stream is like 100 knots, maybe a bit more. Absolutely mental. That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's take a look. You said that Advance, Advance does have some nice rotation. It's been going in and out. Did recycle from the previous tornado warning, so that's interesting. But it is really an HP type storm. Stuff spazzing again. Oof, that is a rip and a half. Whew. That is pretty insane if I do say so myself. I can't quite see it. Yep. I would have to agree. Look at that, though. That is pretty cool. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Alright. There you go. Look at that. I gotta say, that's pretty cool. A-Whips is pretty insane. Oh, and the Ghost satellite has to load. Yeah, we'll give that time to load. As a new tornado warning is issued out ahead of the confirmed tornado warning storm. Advance is starting to weaken a bit. In Cape Girardeau, If I'm saying that incorrectly, please correct me. But, I mean, it's not fully strong, not as strong as this one was at least, but, you know, something that if you're in a tornado warning, you have to take cover. That's number one rule. You don't do it, you basically put yourself in risk of death. So, don't do that. Speaking of, I was going to say, speaking of death, this thing has decided to recycle into a monster again. Good God. Oh God. This isn't nice. Issue is probably a significant tornado with that Kentucky storm. Yeah, it did produce damage back here. Although the issue, as I said in this Discord that I'm talking in, oh, look at that. An outflow boundary. Whew. This thing is buzzsawing through all this. Good God. Usually when you see an outflow boundary, it's a sign of a very strong storm. But, yeah, there was damage just to the south of Crofton. So, new scan came in. Still no correlation coefficient. I wouldn't expect it right now. There's a lot of rain out in the inflow notch. So it's kind of hard to dictate fully all the stuff that could be happening. Take a look at that. It's pretty cool. Ooh, look at these cells popping off back here. That's interesting. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's these cells that were popping up. That's pretty interesting. Not seen a hook echo like this since May 28th, 2019. What do you mean you haven't seen a hook echo like that? There was some really nice rotation in October. Better yet, there was well, not really better yet. There was some nice rotation in December too. There was a Dallas tornado that we caught on stream. There's the Alexandria, Alexandria tornado emergency that we caught on stream. Those were a couple pretty nice storms. Yeah, these are quite the scenes that we're having. I do say so myself. Oh, good loud. Why do I need these? I don't know why I needed all that. I'm gonna be completely honest. But anyways, that debris ball is starting to get a bit bigger, but it's starting to collapse on itself. The hook is pulling itself in. This might be the end. It might be the end of this journey for this storm unless if it recycles, but it doesn't look like it has the extra arm for it to recycle. Alright, you do have a point there, Michael. I will give you that. I will give you that. Storm Kentucky has strong winds before the tornado. I mean, yeah, that's pretty decent strong winds. I am enjoying this outflow boundary, though. It's having a whale of a time. Yep, I guess I did call this. So, that calls for an exclamation point predict. Can I spell? Maybe. New tornado warning for out in front of the storm. Interesting. Streamlabs needs to stop it. Go away, Streamlabs. We're just testing out a bunch of the commands that I just put in. You guys can do exclamation point woof, by the way. You guys can do the exclamation point woof and exclamation point weather and then city and then state right next to it. So, enjoy, you guys. You guys cannot do the exclamation point predicts, though. Alright, I'm curious. Does this still work? Hasn't been done in a while, so it hasn't really had the need to. Okay, so both of them do it. It's time for you to stop doing that then. That's not nice. Still kind of a work in progress thing. Did you retract your exclamation point weather message? It'll probably still show up anyways. Yep, there it is. Look at that. Still doing it. Alright, let's go check the Missouri storms. Because I feel like we have to. You just heard that. Nice to know that you're still on, J-Bean. Great. I don't think NWS... Is this NWS St. Louis? No, it's not. God, I can't spell. Yeah, I don't think St. Louis actually sent out tornado warning. It was still in Paducah's range. Reynolds County, Missouri. When was that? Only one then. Should have been Paducah's though. It should have been. I know. Geez, sometimes I just want to freaking give Sammy the boot. I'm just kidding. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Just every now and then he comes off a little stern. Howdy, J-Bean. Yep, flash flood warning. Because that thing has seen better days. It's getting constantly pounded by water. We were more in aviation than I was weather from July up to late December. Okay, well that makes sense. Somewhere in the realm of it, though. Alright, well chat, if you guys didn't know what HP means, HP is high precipitation. And take a look at that. That thing has turned high precipitation if I haven't seen one before. So, yeah. As I said, this thing is starting to die. As that thing dies off. And usually, when I was looking at models, the Cape was usually pretty much widespread when it comes to this area right here. So it's starting to get out of that range. And I'm not over-exaggerating when the line went right over the tornado warning, because it actually was right there. Would have been nice if I figured out how to find the cape on that, but would have been really nice. I hate that. I'll figure it out next stream. If you had a flash flood warning and a tornado warning, would you go up or down? So, let's put it this way. If the flash flood warning was after the tornado warning was issued, because we can play the what if game of it being issued at the same time. If it was issued after the tornado warning, you would go to your base. You would still go to your basement, and then after the tornado warning, you'd come out. You'd obviously be above ground. If the flash flood warning was issued and it's like imminent dam failure, something like that, I would say you would stay on your first level and you would go to the innermost room of your building. So basically like a closet. Because I wouldn't go into the base. Well, actually, depending upon if it like floods instantly, then you could go into the basement, but you'd just be wet. But the innermost room in your building would probably be, the best way to go. If it was issued at the same time, same thing. Just innermost building in your... innermost room in your building. My fault. But, yeah. Pretty gnarly hook. The almighty Zaz has made an appearance. Not in the stream, but in the server. Ooh. Highway impassable due to flooding in Arab area. That's racist. What type of storm report is that? P highway. P highway impassable due to flooding in Arab area. That is racist. Meanwhile, in Iran, yeah, it's getting a little bit of rotation. Will it drop? Probably not, because there's a lot of rain out in front. A lot of rain out in front of it. Reed Timmer talk. Yeah, but Reed Timmer is kind of like meh. Let's put it this way: he over exaggerates every little thing. What Zaz was talking about was he was talking about the previous rotation over near Crofton. And that was pretty nice. Yeah, but I was just talking about that Iran. I think the stream will be able to catch up. I think it will be able to. I promise you, there is stream delay, so there is no coincidence. I'm just kidding. There is coincidence. The ultimate coincidence. There's a lot of hail out in front of this rotation. It might be turning into a gust front. It may be starting to gust out. But downdrafts will still produce a lot of rain on that side. So if you think of it this way, if you're looking for the horseshoe cloud that chasers typically like to look out for, it would be right about here. And the rotation would be right about here. The rain would be coming through here, fueling the rotation. There would be the inflow right in there. Boom. Your classic rotation. And then your anticyclonic rotation would be right here. So if we were to take a look at the little diagram that we just created, you can see the very fast winds moving inside. Here. Oh wait, crap. Let's just erase. Boom. So fast winds moving in there. The inflow over here. You have one rotation over here. And you have another rotation down here. So basically, the diagram is correct. Reminded me of ARAP Alabama ripped to the town. Super Outbreak 2011. Yep, that was... Yep. You were talking about Crofton, Tennessee. Yeah. Was this Tennessee? No, this Crofton is Kentucky. I knew what you meant, though. I knew what you meant. I did know what you meant. Yeah, I think it's starting to gust out. Which is kind of concerning. If you want more tornadoes, which why would you want more tornadoes? But, you know, stuff like that. Power poles broken in between Crofton and Lewisonburg. Yeah, there was also carport that was destroyed. Possible roof and sign damage. Alright, I'm going to take a look at Twitter again. See if we can find anything. Oh yeah, that's right. Tomorrow marks the 1-year anniversary of the tornado outbreak that produced the EF4 in Beauregard and Smith Station last year. The one that was in the middle of the night. Yeah, that was crazy. Near Iran, Mississippi. Yeah, I think they just reissued that tornado warning just now, so that's going to be... Ooh! Whenever you see TVS, it always, you know, doesn't seem quite right. But yeah, there is a nice little rotation. So there would be the hook right here, but then there's the part of the line right there too. So it looks like a little, you know, mini swirly hurricane. Little mini swirly hurricane. Sorry to keep commenting, but after the stream, you should go see Direct Weather's video on why 2020 storm season could be historic. I kind of see it. There's a lot of people that are saying that it can be historic, but honestly, I just think that's clickbait most of the time. You may provide a lot of good evidence, but once again, the frickin' models are just like, they're not consistent whatsoever. They really aren't. However, we are entering into a La Nina, so, or a possible La Nina. It isn't really fully a La Nina. It's kind of a weaker La Nina, but I mean, it is, you know, it's getting to that point. So we might, I don't know. As I said, I haven't really got this far. It seems how You know, it's been pretty damn warm all year. Where's my phone? There you go. It's been pretty warm all year, so it's kind of hard to predict, you know, what all is going to be making up of this. I do know, though, that we are supposed to have below average temperatures for March, for the most part. So, now it's really got to depend upon what the weather patterns are, how low the jet stream dips. Alright, let's take a look at what's happening over here. Are people really complaining over the news station taking over? Even though The Bachelor's... Oh my god, that's just like... What's the point? Well, that's kind of embarrassing for people to say, hey, I'd rather watch The Bachelor than a tornado hitting towards my house. Like, Jesus. I can understand if you're not in the tornado warning. But if you're in the tornado warning, you probably shouldn't talk, especially since it's heading your way. Good God, people are annoying. Oh. Oh. Oh, good Lord. Alright, well that's interesting. An inflow notch just kind of opened up. Kind of. I say kind of because, you know, it's been there. But now it's becoming a bit visible on correlation coefficient. It was a bit more visible, but like now I can... I'm going to retract the past couple sentences because I haven't been really paying attention that much. I've been too busy looking at these idiots on Twitter. What else is new? Inflow notches shrunk, so this is gonna merge. Who knows? It might produce another band of rotation. Not something I would like, but you know what? It could. Benton. Yeah, that line's starting to get pretty interesting. Trying to dictate whether that's from us or not, but no. Or not. When I mean us, I mean the storm. I'm trying to find some content, but the content is kind of slim right now. Cape has really been drained. So it's really hard to kind of, say what all is going on since nothing is really happening. Yeah. I mean, it might form a new rotation down at the bottom. I guess we'll see. Give me time to figure out how to set up this cave thing. I just want soundings, please. If I can get that, that would be great. Will there be an enhanced risk Wednesday? Let's see. Wednesday is the day where it's down in the Gulf, right? Is that Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday through Thursday, but that's like evening. Let's take a look at the models. Let's take a look at the models for that. And I'll pull that over here. What I'll do is I'll pull this warning box over here so that if there's a new warning, I can get straight to it. Okay, yeah. So let's move this down here, southeast US, because that's where it's happening. Forecast loop. All right, let's take a look at what's going on. All right, so first things first, we're going to take a look at the upper air dynamics. Ooh, let's not use GFS. Let's use NAM. In the NAM, we trust. That's what I do, at least. Upper air dynamics. Actually, upper air moisture is fine, too. All right, humidity and wind. Actually, that's not really two things. Let's just do upper air. Upper air, height, and wind is fine. Tuesday, Wednesday. Here we go. Ooh. Knot. 125 knots. That's not bad. It's not terrible. Okay. Let's see the most unstable cape for that area. Which, by the way, this was what I was talking about, how the cape was like subjected to this area specifically. So just basically the Mississippi River. Wednesday. Ooh. Okay, the cape is all right. It's not bad. It's basically the same thing as today, except less of a upper level jet. Let's take a look at the helicity. Ooh. I mean, it's right on that border. Yeah. that's the surface-based cape. I mean, If the helicity moves further down, then yes. That's what I would say. That's the only way it would be able to. But otherwise, I would say it would stay as a slight. Alright, let's move this back over because this is my only chat. The only way I can actually communicate with you guys. Because as I said, my Streamlabs has crashed like 3 times. And now it doesn't have chat whenever I have it. So I'll have to configure with all that. Positive lightning struck all the way down south of Clarksville, Tennessee. Ooh. Not a lot of stuff down there. Let's take a look. While that loads, we'll be able to do all this. You remember that day last year when there was a pink on the Outlook map? Isn't that like extreme or high? That is high. That's the highest level you can go on the convective outlook. So, yeah, high is the highest. It's basically like DEFCON 1. Yeah, this thing's kind of fizzed out. The scattered storm killed it. So I think that might be it. That might be it for tonight. Now, of course, there will be some storms every now and then that'll produce some sort of rotation. But this is mainly scattered. Stuff won't really, do anything. So, alright, well, time for the announcements. First off, today was the first day of tennis for me. So, tennis is going to make it so that I won't be able to stream until a bit later in the day, which for you guys in Central, it might be good, unless if, stuff starts popping off, like right around 3, 4, 5, that probably wouldn't be, you guys probably wouldn't be all too keen with that. So yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to start streaming. I would leave at 5 per se. It takes me about 30 minutes to get up here. So 6:30 Eastern, so 5:30 Central would probably be the time in which I would start streaming. I'm not saying I hope that there would be some sort of severe weather event that would happen during the night so I would have content, but that would be the only way that I would be able to stream, unless if I fake being sick, which it's always an option. But we'll have to see. We will definitely have to see. So that's a little update for stream. Don't forget the lightning. Yeah, let's not forget that. So this is all the lightning strikes within the past hour. I think this is all negative lightning, so I'd have to pull up the positive lightning if I can get that. But that's pretty cool. Do the black map of America. This is the black map. Black map of America. This program right here, this program is called AWIPS. AWIPS is a free program that you get from college. You'd have to go through a bunch of downloading stuff and then settings and all that. I still haven't figured it out all the way. As you can see, I still can't figure out how to get the soundings. I'll get that later. I'll figure it out. And I'll be able to have all that set up for you guys in the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow. It'll probably be tomorrow when the next stream will be. We just gotta hope that the tornado risk gets increased to 5%, which it might. It might. In Texas, it's actually supposed to be a little bit, a little bit more interesting. There was a bunch of Cape over in the Mississippi, Missouri split off area, so that's what kind of fueled this area, as well as the upper level winds that completely just made it so that any sort of updraft would be tilted to hell. But this stuff will be pretty cool, and this stuff has a bunch of cool stuff. If I get up to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to do the community posts, right? There's a feature on here to where I can create my own risks. Is it spelled AWIPS? We shall find out. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's spelled like that. But yeah, I'll have all this figured out. As I said, if I ever get to 1,000 subscribers, which I hope I do by the end of the year, that's my ultimate goal. But my real goal is to get 300 by the end of April, which I feel like it's reasonable. There's going to be some severe weather outbreaks, so. But, who knows. Yeah, all this stuff's pretty cool. There's also models on here that you can set up, all that, radar, cool stuff. But not exactly the point here. Point being is that all will be set up, and that, if I'll stream whenever I can, basically. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting to finish my sentence about the 1,000 subscribers. Community posts. So I'll be able to update whenever I will be streaming. So, say I put out a community post saying, okay, here's the risk for today. I'll have my picture of, severe risks. And then I'll say if I'm streaming or not. Then boom, go on from there. Which I feel like it'll be pretty useful, if you guys want to tag along with the stream. Just be able to figure out, what all could be heading your way, what all is happening in anywhere. This will be the same for hurricanes and stuff. I'll be able to do some cool stuff. We'll have to see. So that's the first announcement. First announcement is just to recap. Tennis is starting, so stream will be later unless if it rains where I live. Then stream will be earlier. That's only if there's severe weather activity. If there isn't, then be less likely. Second announcement. This really doesn't concern you guys that much. These next two, they're not really as important. But first things first, I'm kind of stealing this from other streamers. But text to speech for donations. I feel like it could be easily abused. Happened. That's never a good thing whenever my music stops and then starts. Anyways, text to speech. I feel like it could be easily abused, but if you're giving me money, it's kind of worth it. However, I'm probably going to start implementing that within the next stream. And the only way you can get text to speech will probably be above, let's say $5, maybe $10. I don't know. It'll really depend, because I really don't want it to be abused. I kind of don't want to get copyright striked, copyright claimed at all, or even worse, demonetized. Something I just don't want to do. But we'll see. Third announcement really also doesn't really concern you. It's just more of something fun that I want to do. If you guys haven't really noticed before in my previous streams, you guys probably haven't, but I kind of play Pokemon every now and then. It's mainly for fun. I am setting up a Pokemon Draft League. That's going to be cool. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a format to where you have a bunch of you have lists of Pokemon that you can choose, and on those lists, it's separated into different sections. So you can draft something from this section, something from that section, something from that section, yada yada yada. And then we basically play against other Pokemon trainers or coaches that are in this league. This will be a 10-person league, which will be pretty cool. And surprisingly, we have sponsors, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, I feel like that will be fun. I'll be commentating Pokemon games as well as commentating my own Pokemon game. Just with the thought process of what I'm going through and all that. So if you guys think that's pretty cool, stay tuned for that. We still are setting it up. I do need to start putting out the rules in my Discord server for the Pokemon team, Pokemon coaches to learn, and then we will do the draft, and then start doing this seasons and all that such, the battles and crap. So it's pretty cool. Are there any other things that I need to state? I think that's it. So we'll just continue with what we're doing now until these tornado warnings expire, which will be in 5 minutes. And that'll probably be it, and I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Because the cape's kind of just gone. Although there is a nice looking hook right here. Interesting. So the cyclonic rotation and the anticyclonic rotation are right there. That's really interesting. Well, anyways, guys, there's the there's that, the lightning data. I still do want to figure out how to get the soundings. Even though it says sounding derived plots right here, it's just like, click that, alright? Like, what am I supposed to do from there? Oh, good lord. Look at all of this. Can I figure it out? I don't know. Alright, I don't think that's correct. Okay, that's interesting. But not exactly what I need. Yeah, it doesn't actually say what all is happening. Alright, I got turned into a severe thunderstorm warning. Does it even have a tornado possible? It does. 70-mile-per-hour winds. What about this over here? Tornado possible for there too. I was just about to look into this storm. New tornado warning. This isn't scripted. Although, kind of makes sense as to why this thing turned tornado orange. Oh my god, can I speak? Tornado warned. Specifically because it's on the southern side of all the scattered storms, so it'd be closer to the actual Cape, or what is left of the Cape. So, Randy Orton for his edge. Let's put it this way. At Royal Rumble when he came back, I wouldn't have thought that would be the match. But you know what? Because Randy Orton kind of just killed Edge, I want to see it. It'd be the only match I'd be looking forward to. I mean, that and Brock Lesnar versus, what's his face, Drew McIntyre. That would really be it. Found a picture of a nice hook from May 20th, 2019. Nice. I might see it again soon. As I said, it's quite hard to tell, but still something you might want to look out for. Newburgh, Indiana. You should be fine. What was this dude freaking out over? Did I seriously do caps locks right there? God. There you go. Alright, I had to fix that situation. On the May 20th stream, I think I learned more, it leaned more towards the bust side. Yeah, it was most certainly a bust. Matt Hardy, a free agent, AEW, Impact Wrestling, and SmackDown Friday Night Raw. Yeah. It was, AEW is now officially a contender. This is quite interesting. I wonder if Raw will go back to Raw is War. Who knows? Yeah, 20th was most certainly a bust, even though it was an outbreak. It just didn't live up to it, the hype. Especially since this was the so-called April 11th, 2011 counterpart. That's what people were calling it.
before it actually took place. You know, it was just didn't live up to the hype. And really, it wasn't the forecaster's fault. It was just the models were off. You know, they were going off of the models, and the models were off by only an hour when it comes to timing of the low-level jet that was passing by. With the, yeah, low-level jet. I mean, and a lower level low as well. That was causing all that. So there was also just supposed to be all sorts of convection and advection, and it just didn't happen like planned. So, I mean, we all would have liked to see, you know, some sort of stuff like that. You know, just cool thing, like, not destruction, just like nature's beauty. You know, we all would have liked to seen stuff on radar, but it didn't happen that way. It just so happened that timing was off. So. Yeah, I think this rotation's kind of died off. So honestly, I may just end the stream here. We have been streaming for more than 2 hours, so yeah, it's been pretty fun. I think we've been streaming for almost 3 hours actually, if we're counting the stream when it crashed 3 times. So I don't know. We might. I'll have to figure out what's wrong with it, how I can get my chat back. I'll add text to speech and all that stuff. It'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna go take a shower and then finish up my homework. And we'll leave that from there. I'll probably be able to stream tomorrow if the tornado risk increased to 5%. If it does that, then I'll be streaming. But otherwise, probably not. Yep, no problem, Michael. I'll be heading out myself. So yeah. Let's see.